Now this isn't a wine are we talking, but... Today we're filming the girlfriend tag.
Hold up! You have not said hello everyone.
Hello everyone!
There you go, now you can get back to it.
Okay. Hello everyone! Today we are going to be filming the girlfriend tag. Part 2.
Part 2.
Number 2.
Yes, we've already done part 1 because you can't do a part 2 without part 1. And I will put it in this corner, I think, that the information cards are, or that corner. But there will be something to click on. So if you haven't seen our part 1, go click on that, watch that, and then come back and watch this. Although you don't have to do it in that order if you don't want, because there's no continuing theme.
Let's just get straight to it. Question 1. How long have you been together? We have been together for 2.5 years now, as of the start of this month.
Yeah.
Who gets the most jealous?
We actually answered this in our Mrs. and Mrs. tag well over a year ago. No, not Mrs. and Mrs. Let's play Mrs. and Mrs.
Yeah.
So if you have seen that, then this won't be new to you. But if you haven't, Rosie is the most jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosie is the most jealous out of the two of us.
Not in a horrible way though, just because I love you. So because you don't get as jealous as I do, that must mean that you don't love me as much.
No, it's not. I'm just quite a chilled person. Like I feel very secure in us, and I know you feel secure in us too. But I just think with previous experience, you're definitely the most jealous.
Did you have a honeymoon period? And if so, how long did it last?
Yes, we did have a honeymoon period. And it actually lasted, I think the general consensus for honeymoon periods is like 3 months. I think ours lasted for about a year.
Yeah, I think it was definitely like at least a year.
So how would you define a honeymoon period? When you have new relationships, they're so new and you love them so much and you're kind of all over each other and you can't stand to be away from each other and all stuff like that. And we still have that, but like the first year was extreme.
Yeah, it was intense.
I would say.
And it just happens that by chance we do everything together now. Like, there's not much really that we don't do together. But at the start it was kind of, I don't know, we'd go out of our way to do things together. Whereas now, because we live together and we have the same friends,
yeah,
we work together. Like every minute basically is spent together. Whereas then it was like we did have separate jobs. We didn't live together, but we went out of our way to be near each other all the time because we were obsessed with each other. Yes,
that is the best way to describe like the first year. Definitely, we were completely obsessed. Like to the point where we both went to the same sixth form college. We'll get to a story now.
Okay.
And basically, I would be in English language, and Rosie would be over in her art class. And the way our sixth form was laid out was, it was surrounded by balconies on the edge, and you were overlooking the ground floor.
So there's 3 floors, and all of them have classes just all around the edge.
Yeah.
And then there's like a diagonal bridge that goes across,
Yeah.
and there's little workspaces in there.
And one thing that we used to do a lot was I was in English language and Rosie was in her art class. And the way our sixth form was laid out, it was so I was looking out of the window and I could see into her art class, like quite far away, but I knew you were in the class. And I would find English language so boring, and you used to get a lot of free time in art, like, because it was very independent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I would get a text from you, or you'd get a text from me saying, bathroom? And then what the other person would do was walk out onto the balcony and wait for the other. So if Rosie had texted me saying, bathroom, then I would be like, yes, bathroom. And then I'd see her walk out of the art classroom and kind of just linger onto the balcony, kind of like giving me the eye. And then I would be like, excuse me, I just have to go to the bathroom. And we'd go to the bathroom, to the girls' bathroom, and we'd just kiss. We'd have to just see each other and kiss. And the bathroom was like, it had 2 doors to get to it.
A bit like a public bathroom where you've got the first door going into all of the toilets and then the second one going into the girls' toilets.
Yeah. So we would just spend time just kissing, just being generally bad. Does that sound bad?
That does sound
bad. It was
bad.
never anything more than kissing at all. But like the way you could, if we heard someone go through the first door, we would like jump apart and then just like look in the mirror and pretend to do our makeup and stuff. Or just like general thing, because we're 2 girls.
It's so much easier because we're 2 girls. And not a lot of people at sixth form knew we were together, so no one would have really expected it. However, there are a couple of people in your English class who probably suspected that maybe you were doing that, and now we'll know.
Confirmed.
Emily.
I used to take breaks from English language just to go and make out with you. That was bad. bad. That's really bad of
Moving
us.
swiftly
Your
on.
sister watches these.
Before we get in trouble with our sixth form.
Sorry.
Okay, from 1 to 10, rate your first kiss. We've got to just do this quick. Don't even think about it. 3,
2, 1,
12.
It's so
That's
stupid
so
though.
cute.
We both was like, I'm not gonna say 10. I'm gonna say more than 10
Because it was so good. From 1 to 10, using the same scale, how good of a kisser is your girlfriend now?
3, 2, 1, 12.
Wait. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 12.
Yeah. Would you have said 12?
Maybe a 10.
Oh. I don't know what that flashing thing is.
Sorry about that, kids.
Yeah, if the camera looks slightly different, it's because our memory card was running out of memory, so we had to stop it and delete loads of footage from like 5 YouTube videos ago.
Do you have a couple song? Yes, we have many. We actually have basically a couple album.
We actually, yeah, not basically. We genuinely have a couple's album. Like, I have it on my phone. Yeah, we have numerous songs, like so many songs.
Yeah, and I made them into an album and put them on Darren's phone without her knowing what I was doing for her birthday last year.
You're a good girlfriend.
But
get it.
I'm not very technologically inclined, so I accidentally messed up her iTunes in the process.
And wiped all of the other songs that I had on my phone, but I got them back.
So I left her with only the album. You can't listen to anything else other than the album that I made you.
But yeah, we have so many songs that mean so many different things to us. That actually might make a quite good video. Because we can go through each song and say why it's on our album, kind of thing.
If you'd be interested in seeing that, then like or let us know in the comments.
Just let us know somehow. But if we had to pick any song, what would it be the Elvis song?
Yeah, definitely.
It would, yeah.
Yeah, definitely our number one song if we had to pick would be Where Do You Come From by Elvis.
Mm-hmm. It's a very sweet, short song. I think we've said it in a video.
Yeah, we might have already mentioned it. We might be repeating ourselves.
But if we haven't and you haven't seen that, basically a short overview is we were listening to it on vinyl and we hadn't said to each other that we love each other yet, but we knew we were both feeling it. We listened to it, we looked in each other's eyes, and that was when we solidly knew that we loved each other. So I think that's our song.
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
That's how it goes, by the way, in case you wondered what she was doing. She's not being killed.
I think you were for a second.
Yeah, I
you?
was. I thought you were yawning, like, whoa. So, are you tired already? We haven't even had dinner yet. Okay.
Sorry.
Who spends more? What does that say?
Are you okay?
Yeah, why?
You had too much wine.
Who spends more when out shopping?
It depends what kind of shopping.
If we were shopping for a camera, then technically Darren would be spending more money. Darren's things... So, if you take a look at both of our wish lists, right? Mine might be a jumper for £30, an eyeshadow palette for £30, concealer, which is only £3.95, my concealer. Darren's wish list, however, is like microphone, £80, camera...
Microphone's £140.
I mean, it's normally me that buys things. I'm more inclined to buy things, so I've probably accumulated more expenditure.
That's a good word.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to forget where they put things? I feel like the answer to all of these questions is me. Like, I look like such a bad person. This is portraying me in such a bad light.
No, it's not. You spend a lot of money and you're very forgetful. I think every day we're looking for Rosie's phone at least once. Or her wallet, or her keys. And like, when she tidies the room, it's great because she tidies the room. But sometimes she'll forget where she's put everything. And it's like, so I'm like, where's this then? Where's that then? And you just get angry because you're like, I've tidied. What more do you want me to do?
I tidied your bra away this morning, didn't I?
Yeah, I was like, where is my bra?
And I was like, I probably tidied it.
But where?
Because I tidied. Because the room's tidy now. Have you noticed? The last question is, how do you get over an argument? It's an interesting question. It's a good question.
Meet up in the girls' toilets at sixth form and
Darren, be serious. We've never argued. Not properly anyway. We have bickers or times when I'm in a mood with Darren and she doesn't know why.
Oh wait, we have had one argument, but we don't like to count it. Halloween 2016.
Yeah, but that's not... I was so drunk. I don't even remember
and I was
it.
drunk too, so we don't count that. But apparently me and Rosie got quite drunk and we got quite angry at each other.
I was telling Darren to F off and all sorts, apparently.
Apparently.
So much so that the next day, my friend Casey, who stayed round, was like, "Are you and Darren okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?"
We're like so good.
We're like, so good. Woke up cuddling, like, we had a really good night. Did you enjoy the party? And she was like, I thought you were going to break up. It was so bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. I think
I felt so embarrassed. I made
I
such
might
a
have,
fool of myself.
No, you didn't at all. I think it was a case of I said maybe we should stop drinking.
And I was like, no, we're stop drinking. Don't control me. You don't control me. You're not my mum. I hate you. But in an angrier way.
Yeah, so that is the only argument that we've actually had, which is very good going. Which
And
is
I don't
really
even
good
remember
going,
it.
which is really good going for like 2.5 years. And we don't really like to count that because we weren't ourselves.
No, I was so drunk.
Yeah. Not that we're...
No,
Don't drink, kids.
Don't drink. Put my wine down.
It's Ribena.
But yeah, the only times when we do have like a little bicker or something, we might not talk for a little bit, but that's only happened like once, I feel, where we've not spoken for like 2 hours. I think is the most time we've ever not spoken to each other. One bit of advice I would say is don't ever... I knew she was going to meow. One bit of advice I would always give is to not ever fall asleep annoyed with each other.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
you've
like a
probably
general
heard that.
consensus.
Yeah.
We've done it once.
And it wasn't good.
And it wasn't nice. It's always better to like resolve whatever issue you're having before you sleep so you don't wake up with the problem. The question is actually how do you get over an argument, and I think the answer to that would be that we just
get over it.
We just do. We just realise how small it is in comparison to the rest of our relationship, and it's not important.
Yeah. Hello, Summer.
You usually cheer me up, make me laugh, or something like that.
I think it's just a good piece of advice is just whatever it is, because most of the time with us it's small, so we can just get over it and just try not to go to sleep angry and stay angry at each other for too long. Like, you can make the other one... I think the only reason we don't talk to each other is because we want the other person to know that they've done wrong. So it's like a principle thing. It's never that we're actually really that sad, is it?
It's so hard to concentrate with someone literally climbing up me.
Is it though? Would you agree? When we don't talk to each other, it's more like I want them to know
that I'm annoyed and
Yeah.
that they've done something wrong.
not like necessarily like I'm
Because
so
I don't
upset
like
can't.
holding a grudge. I think life's too short to hold grudges. There's not much point being annoyed with each other unless it's something that's really bad. If it was something that was really bad, then we'd have to work on it
Yeah.
and argue over it probably. But nothing's ever happened in our relationship that's tested us that much.
No. So yeah, what we do to get over arguments is just get over ourselves.
Basically.
And just remember that, like, we love each other and we have a beautiful cat that we need to look after.
She's such a baby.
Rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye, I'm gonna feed you whiskers.
So we're going to say bye now because Summer clearly wants our attention, and to be honest, she's more important to us than you are.
You can't say that.
We love you guys, and we'll be back for a video very soon. We're just going to try and get as many videos out there as we can. We've got loads of ideas, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of it, and click the little bell and you'll be notified of all of our videos because it's free, so why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why
It's
not?
free. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you very soon.
Bye-bye. Hi, it's little Darren. It's been a while since you've seen me. But I thought because they were answering questions that I should answer some too. So we asked people to send some in, and I got one here. I really like getting involved in this YouTube stuff. It's great. It's great when they let me out the cupboard. Little Darren is little, but Summer must be her usual size. So is that scary to meet her because she's huge, or is little Des not a cat person so avoids her? That's one of the questions that somebody asked. Well, at first I was really scared of Summer because she tried to lick my face multiple times, and you know cat tongues, they're like so that really traumatized me, and I had to go to the cupboard for like 4 days or something to get over that. But Darren and Rosie saw that I wanted to have a cat, so they got me a little Summer, which is really great, and she just sits here with me and it's great. And her tongue's bristly too, but you know, it just feels kind of normal on me. I don't feel like I'm gonna die, so that's fun.